Welcome. I'm doing a clear out in my place and I remember that I had these. I purchased them a while ago and I never actually installed them to give them a go. They're Avid 1D pentalign V-brakes and the lever is Avid 3.0s. They probably came out late 96, 97. I can't find a Avid catalog from that year, but I have seen them installed on some bikes from 97, notably in the Sun catalog. I can see them installed on a Sun Exact, so their top end model. I would have thought that these were quite expensive when they came out. So unlike the last video that I did on eggs levers, that was essentially a flop, but not because they were bad. These were a flop because they had an unfortunate issue, and the issue is the cracks on these parts right here. Just like on Onza Ho cantilever brakes, they have the same part here that is attached to the main arm that allows you to change the or align the brake in a different manner, lifting it up and down or turning it to the side. Unfortunately, with use, this part here cracks, and just like on the Onza HOs, they do exactly the same thing. They seem to brake really well. I quite like the fact that you can really adjust these in different angles. The brake levers are extremely well built. I really like them. I used them on two bikes, and the pull is very nice. They are a little bit chunky and big compared to other V-brake levers of that period, but it has a very comfortable reach, and for your fingers it's quite nice as well. You can practically put 4 fingers on this, or it's more of a 3-finger affair. You can see here the early speed dial design has been employed on this lever. I think it might be the first lever where they did this. I'm not 100% sure though, but I would have thought it was, because these came out quite early for Avid. In fact, I would have thought these were the first Avid V-brakes technically, although on the same year they did have their cheaper version, which was just what they kind of have today, the 2.0s, the same type of design. So now I'm just going to undo them just to show you how they function, and I'm probably going to end up selling these as I don't really have any real use for them. I guess someone would want to put these on their bike, putting it to original state, and would want the original brakes to go with it. So let's have a go. So let's have a look at the brake lever quickly. It's got a return spring on it. You've already seen this part here. You can actually change or work on the lever itself, which is quite cool, I think, and handy. I don't know if this is number 4, it's number 4. So you can pretty much undo this. The play on the actual handle is very minimal, quite nice and tight. So you can undo this, take out this bolt, and once you've done that, you can take off the arm itself. Let's have a little look underneath here. So you have that return spring, and you have a nice brass bushing. So simple design but nice quality, not plastic like some Shimano levers, so it's going to last for a long time. So having a look at one of the actual V-brakes, it's a little bit finicky to install, but I quite like the fact that since I'm trying them with the used brake pads, and I find that quite cool that with the used brake pads you have the ability to kind of just put this at a certain angle. I think that kind of helps on the braking in some way, and you obviously can lift this up quite high, up and down. Unfortunately, this one here, the tip of that spring has broken, so it means that you're pretty much limited to about up to here. Oops. Take that out. I don't know if these bolts are made from titanium. Unfortunately, I can't find a catalog to be able to confirm this stuff. So here they are installed on my sun bike. So there you have it, the Avid VBrake pentalign flops of 1997. They only made them for a year, and in 1998 you clearly see a different design to try and evade the issues that the first batch had. The levers also, you don't see them in the 98 catalogue, they completely change, and you then have obviously the lower Avid models 2.0s or the 1.9s, I can't remember now, probably 1.9s, and then you have the Avid Arch Supremes, which were even more expensive, and that was the end of that 1 year production. Thank you for listening, and until next time, peace out.